I would like to take this time to sincerely apologize to the Pod on Lansdowne community. We here at the program pride ourselves as being people who are on time.
Well, not Liam, but me and Fitz do.
Fair enough.
I'm
2
never-
out
I'm
of
never
3
on
ain't
time.
bad. That's still a super majority of the program. We want to be respectful of your time. You have a lot of different Red Sox podcasts in general, but definitely within this market, Red Sox podcasts to listen to. We want to be respectful of your time. I directed my minion Jake to post that we were going to be live at 7:30 Eastern time tonight. I was running late for my real person job, and we weren't able to go live until 7:34. So I just wanted to get out ahead of it.
Shameful.
Straight away. This is me taking accountability, Jake. I didn't mean to throw you under the bus by saying 7:30 and then holding the show to a different standard. So for that,
I know it's tough. It's tough.
I think the radio silence is what hurt the most, Fitz.
well, that I didn't want to do distracted driving. So that I will not apologize for.
Man up.
Use Siri.
Risk getting into a
We
crash.
have technology. We have
to
technology.
tell us that. Risk getting into a crash to tell your co-host that you weren't in a crash, that you are still
we have voice to text these days.
I suppose
We're
you're
not,
right.
We're not cavemen, SpongeBob.
We have technology. But now that that's out of the way, we can actually get on with the show proper. How we doing, gents? 2 weeks off. That is a lifetime after you do a podcast week in and week out while the Red Sox are playing. Of course, the Red Sox are not playing now, but it's been too long. How we doing, Liam?
We're good. We are closing in on the end of the baseball season. It's a little bittersweet, but I'm looking forward to the matchup we got. So, what are you gonna do?
Which we will talk about later in the program, of course. That'll be more towards the third and final segment.
I do miss my beloved Red Sox, though. I will say that.
So
I've
it
been
feels like
wandering
it's been
in the
longer than
desert
2
for the
weeks.
last 2 weeks. Yeah.
Like, if that's only been 2 weeks, this is going to be a real long off-season, Jake.
Has it really only? When did we actually get eliminated?
Yeah, when was
Well, a little over 2 weeks. 2 weeks since we last recorded, but it was
right,
that
okay,
Thursday.
yeah,
So
'cause it was
2.5
Thursday, right.
weeks. But even then, Jake, that's still a long time.
Yeah, well, I'll be frank. It's been a little freeing, if I could be the one to say that. I mean,
Jake
miss them.
disagreeing with Liam and I. Oh, wow. There's
No, I miss them, but like it is nice sometimes, like not having a game on. I'll really miss them after the World Series ends because I could still get my baseball
that's true.
fix. You know,
That's real.
Yeah, only a handful of those games left. But I mean, yeah, when it's the middle of December and you're itching for a baseball game, you're gonna look back at a situation like this, being like, "Oh, it's freeing. I have my entire night to myself. I can watch a movie or something like that." It's gonna get to a point in a couple of weeks where be like, "Nope, I wish I was watching Dick Fitz struggle against Minnesota or something like that on a Wednesday night." But
I mean, the worst of it's always after the holidays. That 3 month stretch. It's like,
well,
you got
I'll tell you-
truck day, you got pitchers and catchers.
I'll tell you what is helping is my namesake on this episode.
yeah, which by the
For
way,
those
you're gonna have to
listening-
pay up to Drake May Enjoyer.
I know. For those listening, I'm Drake May Enjoyer today.
Could you imagine if you
that
actually
is-
were Drake May Enjoyer?
I know. I wish. That is aiding my lack of Red Sox. The Patriots being good again. Knock on wood.
They've got a legit quarterback, man. My whole thing with
Yeah.
May, and I'm not the first person to bring this up, if you can live with his one brain dead moment a game, which may have
He hasn't even had
being
that.
nothing.
He hasn't had that lately.
Yeah. Again, or like if it hasn't really come to fruition or anything like that. Like that throw that he had to Pop was pretty bad over the middle. It was just a good catch by Pop, so it didn't come to pass. So if that was his one bad play, quote unquote, totally fine.
That's my MVP.
He's gonna get, if he keeps playing like this, he'll get MVP votes. Maybe not win it, but we're going to get MVP votes. But that's for Pod on Route 1. This is Pod on Lansdowne. That is Drake May Enjoyer, a.k.a. Jake. We're also joined by Fall Classic Enjoyer, a.k.a. Liam. I feel left out. I didn't go with the Enjoyer route this time around. Maybe if I had started the show earlier, I would have gotten that. But I am Dante Bichette, a.k.a. Fitz. This is Pod on Lansdowne.
Father of Bo.
The very same, who should be ready to go. Bo ready to go, for the Fall Classic. As the Blue Jays and Dodgers will be facing off for the Commissioner's Trophy. That's, again, coming later in the episode. Just because it's the offseason for the Red Sox, though, doesn't mean we don't have the YouTube chat popping off. Of course, we got Jamie in the chat, Nate, and Riss first in the chat. I wonder if Riss has gotten over the horrors of Polar Park, Liam, at Boo and the Woo.
I mean, it was terrible. I was hoping we were going to do a little recap of our frightful night out in the Woo. I mean,
we can also save that terrifying. For third and final segment. We can keep that on ice. Good amount of stuff to get into, though, on this edition of the program. What I wanted to do, gentlemen, since we haven't had any Red Sox baseball over the last couple of weeks, of course, not many news items to talk about now that the offseason hasn't. I mean, I guess technically it started for the Red Sox, but it really hasn't started in earnest. There's no real moves that they can make. It's all just sort of speculation. But at the same time, the emotions that we may have had in the Bronx have sort of subsided at this point. That's just, the nature of time fantasy. The time heals all wounds. We can start to look at things a little bit more objectively. With that in mind, I figured what better way to start our official offseason coverage, the first real earnest, taking a step back offseason episode of the program before opening day of 26, than to look back at 2025 with our report cards for the 2025 Boston Red Sox, our final grades, as it were. Not going to be anything too crazy. I would imagine it's just a matter of, A pluses, B pluses, C's, D's, F's, all that sort of stuff. And we can kind of, I guess, how do we want to do it, Jake and Liam? Do we just kind of want to go by position group and we can kind of...
Well, that's, and also, how are we, is one guy just responsible for one guy?
I was thinking we were going to kind of collect it together.
I feel like there's a general consensus on some guys. I'm sure we'll find some common ground.
This is the kind of thing a better program figures out. Before they,
but we're not a better program.
No, we're not.
So it's fine.
That's the PLL difference.
We pride ourselves on not being the better program. So, and that's why we're going to pop open a cold one. Diet.
Cheers.
Dr. Pepper. This time it's sláinte, my friend. Yeah.
No free ads.
Cheers from Iraq, brother. But yeah, I mean, we're not going to. A couple of things before we get going in earnest. Number one, we can't go over every single player that played for the team this year. I'm sure some podcasts out there will do that, but we're going through some of the broad strokes of the roster. And then the second thing, I can't imagine we're going to go into huge, extensive conversations on every single player. We'll be here all day. I know that there are some players that we're definitely going to want to talk further about right, wrong, or different, good, bad, or sort of mediocre. There will be some reactions elicited from one of us three on some of these players. I'm sure you can guess who is going to prompt a fiery response from who. That's where we can go into a little bit deeper conversation. With all of that out of the way, Liam, do you want to pick where we start first, or do you want Jake to pick where we go first?
I don't know.
Let's call it easy with either position players or pitchers.
Do you want me to start? Do you want me to? Oh. Let's do position players.
Position players first.
There's some more meat there.
All right, Fitz. How about? Does anyone have the roster pulled up? Do either of you have?
I have it on my phone right now.
All right, Fitz. How about you toss the name? Liam and I will both give instant, and then we can kind of hash it out. You can come in with yours, and that's how we'll do it.
Sure thing. And we'll go by position group into start. So we'll start with sort of the infielders and whatnot first, and then we'll progress over to the outfielders. Let's start at the very beginning. A very nice place to start. Anyone like that reference?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not sure I caught that. Yeah,
okay. All right.
Yeah. Culture yourself, and you uncultured
swines.
It's
been a minute.
Behind the dish. Catcher. Let's start with someone who was a revelation this year, Mr. Carlos Narvaez.
B+.
Narv.
I also put a B+, Jake.
Yeah.
We're right
B+?
on the same page.
You know, as a matter of fact, I think I would also say, I would even almost go, because the question here is, going forward, and I'm sure this rubric is going to change from time to time, are we grading people on curves or not? Because if you're grading on a curve, you have an argument for Narv being an A. You know, the guy, the second biggest acquisition the day that we got Garrett Crochet ends up being a guy who, you know, we suppose, knock on wood, is going to be someone that we're starting behind the dish full time for the next couple of years. So given the expectations or lack thereof, if you want to grade it on a curve, I would say an A. However, at the end of the day, I would say probably, a B+, I would say. I think that's a very, very fair grade for Narv, Jake.
I think, I mean, the curve, that might overcomplicate everything, kind of like, provided all context.
I'm kind of giving each guy their own rubric.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am, too. Like, all things considered, I mean, pretty much great. You'd like a little more out of the bat next year if he could even give you a teensy tiny bit more, and then that would push him into A territory.
Or even a bit more consistency there. I mean, again, I'm looking at Baseball Reference 2.8 B WAR for Narv. That's not nothing for someone that we were just kind of wiping off as like, oh, I guess this guy is going to be part of the team. Jamie in the chat, youtube.com/.
Also a rookie. Also, I mean,
also a rookie.
That's,
exactly.
We kind of
right.
First full season.
That's sort of because he's older and he's and everybody kind of just sort of hand waves that he's a
also
rookie,
like
but
mature as hell.
He's a rookie. That was his rookie year. So
yeah. Bigger and better things hopefully to come for him. Jamie in the YouTube chat, again, youtube.com/@PotOnLansdowne. Jamie says a B with the catcher's interferences IMO. He's got to work on that, I will say.
Yeah, just move back an inch.
There's always room for improvement, but he's been a pleasure to have in class.
I think
just
one more note on Narv before we. I think having an actual major league backup catcher next year would help him reach A territory. I think
just to get him off of his feet.
I think that's just a large reason. Like the offense kind of tapered off in the second half, and then they rested him, and
he was also hurt. To be fair, he was fully injured almost the entire second half of the year.
But even just the wear and tear, I mean, it's a physically demanding.
Yeah, no, I know, but I mean,
position.
he got surgery right after the season ended
to clean up the knee. Right, exactly.
His meniscus.
Before we continue to mention, kind of alluding to the next player who would be on this list. Liam, I do agree. It's kind of going to be its own rubric. Some students are honor students right off the bat. They get into AP classes and whatnot. Some not so much, but that's okay. They could still progress. Someone who did not progress in 2025, gentlemen. Instant reaction for one, Connor Wong.
D- probably.
I was giving him a flat D. I wasn't going to fail him.
No, I can't fail
stuff. But he was there.
I was going to go. I was going to go
on the roster.
I was going to give him a little bit more grace with a D+, not a failure.
Okay.
Just because the expectation
he's got a D
for
across the board,
right? For a backup catcher, how are you going to fail that? But he was in. Make no mistake, he was bad. The triple slash in just over 60 games, 262, or no, that was on base. So 190, 262, 238 for an exactly 500 OPS plus of 42. Huge step back from the year prior. But he had that connection with Bayo.
It's true.
So maybe that in my mind, maybe that's got it to the D+.
He should have been behind the dish in game 2. But
it's still bad. So I think with Jake's D-, Liam's D, my D+, that's just that cancels out to a straight up D.
Yeah.
I also think what did he break his thumb in April too, or he broke some finger, which I'm sure didn't help the lack of offensive production.
Was it the hamate?
I think it was. I think he got hit. I think he got hit on catcher's interference. If I'm being honest,
I don't remember at all.
Botsy says he gets a PU in the chat. That's a good grade.
Connor.
But listen, I like Connor Wong. I like the cut of his jib.
Sure, I'm sure he's a pleasant guy.
We just get a little more next year.
It is what it is. Now, first base is interesting. Tristan Casas, I feel like that's not fair to grade him. I know it wasn't before the brutal injury. He was not exactly setting the world on fire whatsoever, but it's sort of an incomplete sort of grade. Nate Lowe, same deal, just kind of getting picked up for the last 2 months of the year, but again, wasn't impressive. The guy who's listed on Baseball Reference for first base, of course, is Abraham Toro. So what direction do we want to go here? Do we want to just kind of put first base as a whole? You know?
No.
Well,
I think we should grade everyone.
Guys.
I think we should grade everyone, but we don't have to like spend time on everyone.
Fair enough.
Sure.
Okay, let's go. Rapid fire. Casas, Lowe, Toro in that order.
Casas gets a see me after class. There's nothing there.
I had him down as an audit. He audited the course.
Yeah.
So.
Incomplete. What is it when you?
Yeah,
he took it as pass fail.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm fine with putting it as a strictly see me after class. Which, if we do the graphic, it should just full on say see me after class. I think.
Yeah.
Because you know, we no child left behind. You know what I mean? We don't want to flunk him straight up.
Or something?
Yeah, he might have to just take an alternative exam where he has to write an essay this time around. You know what I mean? Nate Lowe.
D.
I was honestly gonna go B. Like I thought the bat was fine.
Oh,
also
Liam.
it's like I don't know. I mean, look, his OPS plus in 34 games was 121. I can't be like. I mean,
that is pretty good actually.
But I don't know.
I was gonna say C.
Okay, C. I'll move up to a C.
I think C is fair. I'll go B minus C plus. You could convince me either way. I don't have strong feelings.
C. I'm a flat C for me.
C. I'll take C as well. And if Liam's leaning towards a C plus, then let's just call it. A C
give him
there.
a C plus just for the bat. His first week was fun.
No,
I'm sticking on C.
C it is.
It was pretty nasty towards the end there.
Yeah.
It sure was.
For Abe Toro, I mean, it was great.
He gets a C plus. Abe Toro gets a C plus from me.
I was also gonna a little bit better than Lowe, so I guess by that I would say C plus. I'm with you on that, Jake.
Yeah, the end was nasty. He was terrible, but he was extremely important for like a month and a half.
A good chunk.
He was Dom Smith 2.0.
Yeah.
There you go. Move over to second base. Romy played a lot of second base. Christian Campbell listed as the primary second baseman on Baseball Reference, but we know what happened there. Interesting, again, rookie for him. Great things to come for Campbell, for KC. We certainly hope so. But let's start with Romy and then go into the KC conversation.
Romy
for me is an A minus.
A B plus. He gets a B plus for me.
I would say B+. I'm trying to hold off on giving too many A's.
Well, I have a question. Do the 3 wild card games factor into these grades?
That's why I gave him an A. That's why I gave him an A minus.
Okay,
I would have given him an A otherwise.
Oh, okay, so it's definitely a B plus then. He's not touching A after that. Those.
I will go.
I had him and Rob molded into one player on my grade sheet.
Yeah, B plus for Romy.
A minus.
I will go B plus for Romy as well. And listen, B plus. That will get you cum laude.
Great. Yeah.
Right? That's National Honor Society stuff there, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on now.
B plus gets you in the National
It will at
Honor
least keep you there, I would think.
Okay.
As someone who got A's and B's and was part of the National Honor Society, Mr. Walker, I'll have you know. No, Romy, I mean, for times looked like one of, if not your absolute best hitter, at least from the right side of the dish. He was cooking, and obviously it didn't end well. But for a guy like that to come off your bench, that's valuable, and I'm looking forward to having him being back in the fold as a depth guy. We don't want him playing. How many games did Romy play this year? 96. I don't need him in 96 games.
No,
although he was a 2-win player.
That's probably a little heavy.
Yeah.
All right.
Christian Campbell.
KC. Yeah.
Audit. Incomplete.
D minus.
I can't in good conscience give him a full.
He was
grade.
up for like 3.5 months. You can't give that an audit.
Is audit better than?
Wasn't he gone? Wasn't he gone by like
he played
mid-May?
67 games.
Oh Jesus, he played more than I remembered.
Yeah,
263 at bats.
Him and Roman Anthony played together 3 times, I think.
I'm gonna give him an incomplete still.
I don't know, man.
Is an audit better than a see me after class?
I'm not sure.
An audit is just.
I've never.
He's
never
working
heard of
through
audit.
things. He's retaking the course next year. So
I'm
next
fine with an
semester.
audit then.
I guess
Yeah.
that is what it is. Yeah. Okay, we can audit him.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know.
Comment,
I genuinely.
Pin that comment by Taylor Ace.
Yeah.
Casey got held back a year.
True.
Yeah, I think
True.
that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
His
It is
rookie
what it
year,
is.
we'll say, fuck it. It's next year, actually.
That's fine. Yeah. We're gonna move over to third base because when people do second to shortstop in like these sort of like rankings and whatnot, or like when people talk about that, no, it's third is next and then shortstop is last. The big offseason acquisition, Alex Bregman, had some very high highs. The injuries may have brought it down a little bit. His future in question, I'm sure we'll be able to talk about that a ton this upcoming offseason. But what does he get in your book?
B+.
B+. Yeah.
I was going to say B+ as well. He was on track for an A.
He sure was.
The injury stuff was tough, and working through that a bit. But again, B+ is damn good. I don't want that to poo-poo Bregman or to suggest that, I wouldn't want him back in 2026 and beyond. I'm sure, if we do like an off-season goals sort of episode, Bregman's going to be right in the middle of that because I'm pretty sure, obviously the price has to be right enough. You don't want to get exuberant, but I would feel pretty confident knowing you guys, knowing my buddies, that you'd want Alex Bregman back in the fold next year.
I sure do.
Would be nice.
I sure do. Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
if he never gets hurt, it's probably an A.
Wasn't he like on pace for his best season? OPS
Yeah,
plus wise?
the second half of the year
was
was
like
not tremendous.
Pretty much
out
a
of,
wash. He
out of my
genuinely
boy
couldn't
Alex.
really run.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Someone who took over third base for a little bit while he was hurt. The man who was in Worcester when we were, but then he drove over to Boston that same day. Marcelo Meyer.
C minus? C?
The glove was encouraging.
The glove was the
You
only
can
reason
legit
I
field.
was tempted to give him a full grade, but I'm also going to give him the Tristan Casas, Christian Campbell special with the audit because
No, is
how
Casas
many-
being audited or is Casas see me after class? That's just
I'm gonna take it back. Say he's being audited. He's being audited. He's
Casas
audited.
audit? Okay.
I mean, 44 games. That's tough to give a real grade.
yeah,
44 games.
like I can't. But the glove for sure. It tempted me to go. I don't know, C+, B- ish.
And the bat, for your first 136 plate appearances, a 674 OPS, like that's not bad.
Campbell
He was
was
also moving. He was moving around the diamond. Too,
Campbell
like-
was audited just so we know, just so we were. Obviously, Marcelo has a lower threshold of games and at bats, but Campbell was audited at 67 games played and 263 plate appearances. Just so we're all keeping things on the level.
You know what? Meyer getting hurt, actually, I think that drops him down to well, no, if he's just getting audited.
Although he's been hurt a couple of times.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the injury actually is not good.
I mean, I think for all three of those guys, it's like, what's like next year is massive. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with Tristan Casas this winter. I don't know what the plan is.
That's why I'm fine with keeping
I
him
don't-
as
I
a see me
still-
after class
so
as opposed
I
to
know
a
they-
full-on audit.
Gave Campbell an extension. I don't know where he fits right now. Like, does anyone?
Well, it's not like anyone's
does
fucking
Craig
trading
Breslow
for that
even?
extension
Does
right
Craig
now.
Breslow even know where he's going to play? I mean, I don't know really where things settled at the end of the year. He was playing some first, and he was moving to the outfield again. Like, I think Marcelo out of the three, I'd be comfortable giving a grade, but I think we could still. He'll retake it next semester.
I'm fine with an audit. The
right,
injury
audit.
stuff is something that we're going to have to discuss with
Did
during
he
the parent-teacher
break
conferences,
his
but-
rookie? No, it is
Eligibility?
still intact. It is still intact next year. I think.
It's something like 150, or it's more than 150. I forget
Oh,
how
no.
many it is.
And well,
I forget
Roman
what the
Anthony
threshold
says
is. Someone
it's
who's smarter
still-
than me
Yeah,
can
I
tell
have
me.
no idea. Never mind. Fuck it. Whatever.
Let's take a quick break. Let's take a quick recess. Lunchtime.
No, let's finish the infield. Finish the infield. We got
We're
one
at
more
25
guy.
minutes. We got to.
Well, we have
take
one
a
more
break here.
guy.
No, we have multiple more guys. Some bench players in there. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah. So let's take a quick break. When we return, a continuation of the infield conversation, then the outfielders, and then the pitchers as we give our final grades for the 2025 Red Sox. Stick around. Pod on Lansdowne will return. Yeah, we got 25 minutes. We have to throw a break in at some point. So, what's up, chat? How we doing? So, for grades left, just so you guys know, I mean, we got to talk about Brave Dave Hamilton.
Oh, jeez.
Sogard and Eaton, I mean, considering that they could be key players for next year, not key players, but you understand what I mean. I think they're worth talking about. And then, obviously, missed Trevor Story. So,
Okay.
just so you guys know what's coming.
All right. Brad Marchand sobbing during his tribute
that's sad.
video. That's tough. That hurts.
What did we get in return for him? Was it a first from them? Obviously, it would be a late first, but
it's a first in 7, 8.
is that how we're going to get Gavin McKenna?
No, that's this year. Bucko.
Oh.
It's a
Are we getting
first-
Gavin McKenna?
We are. That's with our own pick, though.
Because we're going to be butt ass.
Yes, sir. It's a first in 27. Yeah.
There you go.
Which, hopefully if things go south for them, I don't know.
You'll appreciate this. I know that Gavin McKenna is a big deal because for PS Plus, like 2 years ago, one of the free games of the month was NHL. Must have been 23 or something like that. And I was doing franchise, right? They have like those kids who are in like the junior leagues, like backloaded to the year that they're going to get drafted. So at this point, like Gavin McKenna is like a 14-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And a couple of years later, like into it, while I'm tanking, building a team, he's the number one prospect, and he's the only one with the tag like generational. I'm like, oh, so we need this guy. I got to trade everything that I have, like completely mortgage everything just to make sure that I get this pick for this McKenna guy. And he was the real deal. He was really good.
He's on fucking Penn State.
I did. I was aware of that. Yeah, he's a Nittany Lion.
Yes, he is.
BU's ranked high to start the year, right?
We're bad.
Was that a delay?
No, I was thinking.
Oh, okay. All right. You're stinky. UMass is okay. I think we're like 12 or 13 or something like that. So, all right. All right, back in. Oh, I gotta pull up the word from our friends. All right, 5 seconds. Ball on Lansdowne is back. Jake Fitz and Liam at your service here, going through our final grades for the 2025 Boston Red Sox. We'll pick up with the infield in just a moment, but first, a word from our friends over at Forever Collectibles, aka FOCO. In case you were not aware, FOCO is one of the leading manufacturers in officially licensed collectibles, apparel, accessories, home decor, and much more. For over 25 years, FOCO's success is directly related to their ability to bring exciting new designs and product ideas that'll allow you, to show off your fandom at the game, in the comfort of your own home, and anywhere else you may go. Right now, folks, we're giving you a 10% discount code on all in-stock FOCO items, including the wide range of products that they carry for our beloved Boston Red Sox. To do so, to take advantage of that, head over to foco.com. That's FOCO.com, or you can click on the link in the description below wherever you're listening to this podcast, and use the promo code POL10 to save 10% off when you check out. A reminder that this is only for in-stock items, pre-order items. If you try to use the code for that, it will not apply. You will be asked to see the teacher afterwards. You're going to be in big trouble. Could even be suspended or even expelled by the principal if you use it for pre-order items. In stock, totally fine though. So again, that is promo code POL10. That's P as in pod, O as in on, L as in ligament 10 to save 10% off at foco.com. Find your fandom with Foco. Find your grades, ladies and gentlemen. Jake and Liam. Find your grade that you would give number 10, Trevor Story. Big year for him.
A-.
I also had him down for an A-.
Look at us.
I was going to go as high as potentially A, but I'll take the A-. I mean, you had the patch of a slump early on, but
I lied. In my notes, I had an A, but I do think in my heart of hearts, it's an A-. just to clear that up.
I'm fine with an A-. I mean, geez, when like a couple months ago,
I think this September. Well, yeah. I mean, May was ugly on the offensive side. September was ugly on the defensive side. But overall, that's what we've been waiting for.
I'd like him at second base come spring. I would.
Yeah. I'll take that.
It was nice to see him actually do good things in a Red Sox uniform. That was cool.
Damn near 100 RBI. How many did he end up with?
Great question.
He ended with 96. 96 ribbies, obviously all the steals, over 30 swipes. OPS plus only 104.
I know. I don't understand that.
But still, the production is the production. It's hard to argue with that. A-, I'd say. He was the only jolt in the offense, for a couple stretches of the season, especially in the second half. Deserves his flowers. Bouncing back after a couple of injury-riddled years and a tough start to 2025. Ends up being, one of the most valuable players on the team. So, yeah, I think that A- is deserved. Someone who I don't think is going to get an A-, especially from Jake, Dave Hamilton.
No. D. He had a couple moments. He had a couple moments, but hard to see this year as anything but like extremely disappointing for Dave.
I think he's an F.
Oh! Wow!
Whoa!
Our first fail.
I mean, obviously not good, and this is maybe just petty for me. The sliding off the base shit, which was only a couple of instances, but it was instances that never should have happened.
Okay, I mean, listen, I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're being that tough on him.
Maybe I'll bump him up to a D-. But
I struggle to fail him. He made a couple nice plays at second. I mean, the
models love him at second base.
They do. There's guys. Yeah, no, I'm not failing him. There's guys I am going to fail, but I'm not failing.
Oh yeah, you convinced me. You convinced me. It's a D-.
Listen, in a perfect world, if the Red Sox win the AL East next season, I'm going to say Dave Hamilton. Best case scenario, doesn't play any more than 45 games. But still,
as opposed to the 91 he played this
year. The 91 tells me everything I need to know about the 2025 Red Sox.
Fair enough. And if I'm not going to fail Connor Wong, I suppose by that same token, I suppose I guess it's a little bit of a different situation. But at the end of the day, it's got to be bad to.
Let's just teach Nate Eaton to play some fucking middle infield.
Well, how about Nate Eaton? Let's get to him because he could definitely play a part going forward. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to give him a P for pitcher.
Nate Eaton gets a strong B- from me.
I was gonna go solid B.
Okay. Oh!
I was gonna go. I mean, he is. I like Nate Eaton. I do. I like the cut of his jib, to go back to that term. But he is not a smart baseball player.
There's some stuff where
that's got to improve.
Space cadet.
But the raw tools could be there, man. And he showed some flashes.
He is one I will say he was a pleasure to have in class. I enjoyed him. It was never boring. It was never boring with Nate Eaton.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if Toro's a C+, I guess I gotta say Eaton's a B-. I'm cool with.
But also, it's
B-.
tough. Like Nate Eaton played 41 games. Like Toro played almost 80. I mean, take my Nate Eaton and this Nick Sogard grade coming up with a grain of salt. Like, I like to. They were useful players, but I don't know. they've got their own rubric, I guess.
Does Nick Sogard get enough? Did he have enough run to warrant a grade?
Nick Sogard
another B.
He gets a B. I like what I saw out of him.
A B for him.
Very versatile. He didn't
Spark
tear
plug in September, man.
Yeah, he didn't like tear the cover off the ball or anything, but he was getting hits. I mean, I like him. I think he's a nice piece off the bench. I enjoy him.
Yeah, he and Nate Eaton, pleasures to have in class. We'll tell their
Looking
parents.
through it here, Blake Sable, Password, Ali Sanchez. They don't have enough to
Blake
Ali
Sable,
Sanchez.
I'll give an F.
I'll give Ali Sanchez an F as well. He was awful.
Yeah, they don't need
2 plate appearances.
they don't need not even worth the time there. It's just not.
Keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving. I'm just double checking to make sure I didn't miss anyone in the infield. We did not. So we will move over to the outfield, and I'm almost tempted, Liam, after I said I don't like when they go from first, second, short to third, to then immediately change my mind and say we're going to start in right field just to save the best for last. But I got to stay true to my word here. We got to start with left field. And Jake, for the most part, Jarren Duran was playing left field. Jarren Duran.
Like, in all seriousness, I think a C+.
That's exactly where I had him.
Yeah. I know. I'm sorry. I don't have like a funny it was obviously it was disappointing after 24. Like, clearly he was like half the player. Less than half the player statistically. Dog ass defensively. Like, that was I mean, it's all in front of you. And the bat was like
the range fall off was absolutely insane. 95th percentile last year.
The bat was fine. I don't know. C+.
So you're putting. I'm not saying I agree or disagree. I just want to let you know that based off of our prior grading, you are grading Jarren Duran at the same level as Abe Toro.
Yes, I would say that's exactly right. Yeah.
See, the thing is, on the surface, I think I do agree with you because a lot of his hitting numbers were buoyed by one incredibly hot stretch to his credit, and the defense did take a step back. What is so weird, I keep going back to, that even in a bad year, and even in leading into a winter where I think there's a good chance Jarren Duran does get dealt, and out of the outfielders that we have, if I had to pick one guy to deal out of that horde, it probably would be Duran. Duran still gave you about 4.5 WAR.
I know.
It's okay. All right. Well, let's get into this quickly because it was a hot button issue on Sox Twitter today. Actually, Sammy James was putting shit out about it. He was like, "I don't know what you're gonna get for Jarren Duran."
Shut up, play.
This isn't like very asset management of me. I honestly, could not care less. I could not care less what comes back in a trade that sends Jarren Duran out. And Craig Breslow doesn't think like that. Like, obviously, he will get something. So
I would hope not.
Yeah, so it's fine. But I'm so over the whole fucking experience. I just who cares? We have 3 fucking outfielders. It's fine. Like, yeah. I'm so over the whole thing.
I think C+ is. I think that's fair. Even with the. Because it's weird. It's just weird.
Fitz, I'm sorry. That wild card series, Fitz, it made me.
It was awful.
My love for the game.
If we're talking,
I lost my love for the game.
You know what? If I had any reservation for holding out a B- for a 4.5 win player, just out of the respect for that stat, the playoff series did that. So I think C+ is stamp it. Me in lockstep with Jake.
July Merchant.
July Merchant.
I think if his name was like, Stephen Smith or something, and he had no.
You ever notice it's always Smith for these generic names? Like if it was someone's, it's always Smith is the last name.
Joe Schmo.
Yeah, Joe Schmo. And there was no tennis racket, no any of that, and he was just some guy. He would still be the outfielder I want traded.
July merchant. Jay in the chat says it's because he's like Pride Month is over.
I mean, he lit the world on fire. The OPS was
He
over
did. He
1,000
was-
in July.
Yeah, he was
It
really good in
unreal.
July.
It was that and the visit over to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue that I think
He didn't even
inspired
go.
him.
He wasn't even there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for correcting me on that.
I don't know. Yeah, C plus and a hags on that one. Have a great song. Have a great career, Jaron. Have a great career. Because I'm all set, my man.
Yeah, and again, I'm sure we'll get into the Duran and the outfield logjam conversation as the winter progresses, but we can leave it there. Moving over to where...
Sorry, one more note.
Oh,
Fitz.
sure.
I just had one more thing. I think the thing that I know the wild card series solidified it in my heart of hearts, but
I actually get like
him,
a
watching
shiver
him in
when I think
September
about the wild card
was
series.
genuinely so disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
You have Roman Anthony go down on September 2nd, and then Jaron slides back into the leadoff spot and puts up an on base of 303. And an OPS under 700.
If you keep chalking, you're
Like,
going to
if
have me
that's-
bring him down to a C. I might take
If
off the
that's-
plus.
If that's your leader of the team and the face of your franchise, judging by
I mean,
the
yeah,
ovations he
Jesus
gets
Christ.
every
Talk
time
about
he
the
comes to
lights
plate at Fenway,
Talk about the
like,
lights being.
I'm all
right.
set. Like, we're not getting anywhere if that's the guy we're putting on a pedestal. I'm sorry.
No.
That's all I got.
Nasty. It's nasty.
But someone will see that as a solid player. So I mean, Jake, you
I don't
mentioned-
disagree. 4.5 B war is
Yeah.
nothing to stick my nose in.
I do think there's like an elderly.
legs
There's an
never
elderly.
legs never age well.
There's
And
an
that's the only
elderly
thing he's got
GM
right
out
now.
there, like one of the older GMs. I don't know, like somebody in his 60s or something that looks at Duran's fucking baseball reference page and his eyes will light up. Like the raw numbers look fine.
Yeah.
It's everything.
You look under the hood. And you're like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
just takes one team to
He-
bite there.
All
the
right, this is the
Twins
last thing
GM?
this is the last thing I'll say. He never
Yeah.
should have started those first two games in the Bronx. Sorry.
He's young. Yeah. Well, that's another thing. It's going to be addition by subtraction in a lot of ways too.
No.
They
I
won't
knew
have a
Cora was
fucking
gonna start him
excuse.
regardless, but
They won't have a fucking excuse to push Sadon to the infield.
Don't be so sure. They love doing that. They will
Anthony
find
can play left. Anthony, who is a plus defender, can
We
just
will get
play
to him.
left and leave Willier in right, who is maybe going to win another Gold Glove. Like, it's just, it's too much. It is, yeah. I'm sick of it.
Well, if you're sick of it, let's move over to where Jarren Duran was playing before this past year. He was playing in center field. Center fielder, of course, being Cedon Rafaela.
B.
what did I have down for him? Hold on. I also think, yeah, I had a B. The second half where the offense just fell off was
Yeah.
disappointing. But I think you can also put that on just they fucking jerk him around depending on the
Yeah.
weather. So
I think when you already have Bregman as a B plus in there, you have Narv as a B plus. I think B is totally fine for Seti. Obviously, the defense is incredible, and at the very least, he gave you flashes of having a better approach at the plate. He wasn't always swinging out of his ass at everything. There were times where
this is
certainly
kind of a
was doing
cop
that,
out.
but-
This is certainly a bit of a cop out, like look at things. But if I had to guess where his numbers end up next year, probably somewhere. He's not as good as he was in June and July, and he's not as bad as he was in August and September. It's going to be somewhere in the middle there, and that paired with platinum glove defense in center field,
You absolutely take.
sign me up for fucking 7 years or whatever.
His
he
triple
has on
slash
that.
this year, just for the record, 249, 295. I would like that a little bit higher. 414 slugging, and he did have the knack for the big moment. Absolutely. We
certainly-
mentioned
he does. He's got the
Jamie
clutch
says
gene.
0 for 0, he killed it. Yeah, for sure. Like, and that shouldn't be ignored. OPS at 708, 95 OPS plus. And I think you're right, Jake, that with the defense, I think if you told me that was going to be his line at the start of the year, I think I would have taken it.
If he could just get that like marginally higher, like just
Right.
to be a league average bat, he's gonna be like a 4.5 WAR player with that.
He's a damn near 5 B-War player with that
yeah, like
line.
that's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And again, there were times where he showed you some development where he's actually willing to draw a walk every now and again. He's willing to spit on a couple of pitches if need be. Hi, Mabel. So even if he hadn't been able to put that consistently together throughout the course of an entire season or even huge chunks of a season, the power he's able to give you from time to time towards that bottom third of the lineup, mixed with the all-world defense, I think it was a solid, strong year for Seti. I think B is totally fair. I think that's a good grade for him. I would agree with you guys. Mr. Willier Abreu. Willier Abreu, obviously the power was crazy. A guy who, if he plays a full season, will have a puncher's chance at 30-plus homers, I think. Didn't get to it, obviously, this year. Had some injury hiccups along the way, but the defense was still there. What do we think for Willie?
Willie gets a B- for me, a clean B-. I was hoping for a little bit more from Willier this year. I mean, you take a look. Yeah, I mean, his bat is almost exactly the same. He traded a little bit of average and on base for a little bit of slugging. And the defense was still Gold Glove caliber. He very well may win it again. I guess I just would have liked a little bit more. I mean, he also missed almost 50 games, which that's not excellent. But a B-. It would have been a B probably if he was just healthy. But I mean, I just think his pop, like, he's the only guy on the roster with that sort of power upside. You know, we'll see what happens with Casas, but I just think that's a guy you're going to continue to roll out there. Like, if he could poke 30 home runs and win Gold Gloves for you, I think that's good enough for me.
Yeah. I'm curious to hear what you say, Liam, because I was, off the bat, I was thinking B as well. Him and Seti with the B. But what say you?
I have him at a solid B. He's in my B group. I just think the injury in August, man, just one, it hurt the team because then there was nobody was hitting in September, outside Nate Eaton and Nick Sogard. And yeah, I think if he had been healthy, one, he's going to lead the team in home runs, and the OPS is probably closer to 800 just because. Yeah, I mean, just based on what you saw. I mean, I think what he came back for the last maybe 10 games, and just looked like, and then in the wild card too, it was just like he's a shell of himself. Here's
what I want. Here's what I want out of
Willier.
I want him facing lefties next year, at least sometimes, because there's nothing in his splits that make it like that he's incompetent against them. He's worse than he is against righties, but he's better than Jarren Duran against lefties, who was out there every fucking game. If Willie could give me an 800 OPS next year, along with that defense, and I mean, I'd like 135 games ideally. Yeah. That's a super valuable player. Like I actually think he's widely underrated to the fan base.
Oh yeah. Legit.
Yeah. Everybody wanted him gone last winter. It was like
I wasn't pushing him out the door.
Me included.
I thought my whole thing was that they're not going to trade Durant, so I think the writing was on the wall for Willier. I'm glad that that didn't come to pass though. K Bird in the chat again, youtube.com/@pod on Lansdowne did mention that Willier needs to hit fastballs better, which is true. I'm going to go ahead and break the tie here. I am going to go with the B. Obviously the injury was tough, but multi-time Gold Glove candidate winner, whatever it ends up being, in right field at Fenway Park is nothing to sneeze at. I think that's enough to help propel it into the B range there. Also, again, we talk about the power. Legit, he's got 30-plus home run power. Jake, you said you wanted him to get to an 800-plus OPS down the line. Well, if the stuff under the hood is anything to be believed, there's something there. He slugged what was it, 465? Because I just looked it up. He slugged
469.
Nice. He slugged 469 this year. Expected slug damn near 500. 495. There might be another level to Wilyer Abreu as he goes into his age 27 season. 70th percentile ex-WOBA. The stuff under the hood, the bat speed, you name it, average exit velo. It's good. It's good. Not a perfect player, but I think you could even see him take another step forward in 2026. So even with the injury in mind, I think B is totally fine for Wilyer Abreu.
I mean, also not for nothing. He turned 26 during the season this year.
Yeah.
Like,
so his age 26 season kind of coming into it, right? Next year.
Yeah. His birthday's in June, so it's basically
there you go.
right in the middle.
I just saw 26 on his Savant profile there, so I figured that was his age 26 here.
Yeah, he's still young. I don't know. I expect big things out of Willie next year.
Mr. Rob Refsnyder.
Oh.
A-.
B+.
To me, I put him in the Romy camp. He was there to kill lefties. He killed lefties for all but 2 games.
Yeah, well, those 2 games were pretty important, Rob.
So, yeah, that's all I got. I hope he's back next year.
I do too.
Their numbers are pretty, they're pretty comically close to each other.
It's
Rob
crazy.
and Romy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob's average was a couple of dozen points lower, but he had a higher on base, 343 on base for Romy versus 354 for Rob. They slugged literally 1 point different, 483 to 484 in favor of Rob. OPS was 10 points higher, or 12 points higher rather for Rob, 838 to 826. 3 points higher on OPS plus, 128 to 131 in favor of Rob. So I think a B plus I think is fair as well if Romy's getting the B plus on our rubric as well. Yeah, Rob was a little bit of a better hitter, but Romy had a little bit more value where you were able to play him in the infield at times. I would say B plus.
Yeah,
fine by me.
Fine. We love Rob. This one I'm curious about. I mean, obviously it's going to be glowing reviews, I think, but I think we have potential for an extremely the highest so far grade. Roman Anthony.
A-.
That's an A+.
A.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm going A+. Sorry if that offends.
Why all the way?
I saw everything I needed to. The defense was good.
That's my thought as well.
I mean, if you're really just looking to nitpick, I could be like, oh, there wasn't a ton of power yet, so maybe knock him down to an A. But I genuinely I have no qualms. I no issues with what Roman Anthony brought to the table.
I mean, I don't have any issues. Obviously, I will just to, he did only play in 70 games, so I don't know. You don't know. I don't know.
Only 70 games. Only 70 games, and he's going to get Rookie of the Year votes. I think it's.
No, he should have been up on opening day. Let's be real.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's his fault. I'm just saying it was only 70
Well, you're
games.
holding the front office against him.
And also, this probably isn't right of me to do, but his injury bummed me out so bad that I'm knocking him. I'm giving him a minus.
So that's why I'm not giving him an A plus. I will
His
say.
oblique gets an F.
Yeah, his
Not
oblique. Yeah.
Not his fault on either of the tail end of him still being in Worcester to start the year or him getting hurt at the end of the year. None of that is his fault. I can't sit here and call it a complete A plus year for him. But Liam, I 100% agree with you. We have a superstar in our hands, I think. A legitimate, bona fide superstar on offense. And like Jake pointed out, on defense as well. Yep. Yep. It's an A.
I mean, 3.1 B-WAR in 71 games is...
It's crazy.
I went and there was that tweet going around a couple days ago that was the best rookie seasons since 2000. And had he played the full season, it would have been the 5th best rookie season since 2000 or something, paced out.
And remember that
good point
that
by
first
K-Bird in the
week or
chat.
two, he
A+ for the extension.
Yeah, K-Bird. Yeah, in the chat there.
true.
Remember when everyone was nervous that none of his balls were dropping, even though he was. Let me rephrase that. None of his.
Ow!
Oh no!
Roman Anthony has hit puberty. I just want to.
Yeah, I think we could say with certainty
When none of his
Roman
base
Anthony
hits
has
were
hit
dropping,
puberty.
like he was hitting them like on the screws. They just
He's
were
only
atom balls.
he's
and shit.
only 6'3", 210 pounds. I think he's hit puberty.
A mountain of a man.
You can never
guy.
say for sure though. Who
This
knows?
big, huge guy.
This guy,
One
he is a
really
monster.
large person.
This guy was 250, which 250 then is like 310 now. What if he hasn't hit puberty though? What if there's a whole other like?
He's growing. He's like Wembanyama, like he's still growing.
You don't want him to grow too big because then it's
No,
going
you
to be
don't.
more
The winter
injury
with a bunch
prone
of
at that
lungs.
point.
Bigger strike zone. Bigger strike zone. We don't want
Yeah.
that.
Makes you
That
think.
eye of his.
So yeah, Roman Anthony.
love-
We'll give him
we
the
love
A.
him.
We'll split the
Yeah,
difference.
he gets an A.
Who else there? We said Romy, Rafa.
A for a great player.
There you go. Here's one more before we take another break, and then we'll go into the pitchers and then anything else that we need to square. There's one person here listed on Baseball Reference who was a pretty significant part of the year. What grade would you give Rafael Devers?
Oh wow.
Expulsion.
C. Probably a C.
Oh, we forgot Yoshida as well.
Oh
Yoshida's,
yeah.
I'm going to say Yoshida is dropping out after this semester, just based on treatment.
He
from the
needs some
front
time to
office.
go
Also-
bounce on some.
Yeah,
dick.
I also don't know where he's
No,
going.
no. I
don't know that?
I know what you're referencing, Jake,
Oh,
but
all right,
why?
okay. I don't know. I'm not sure.
just do
Yoshida.
I think
Yoshida
Masa
gets
will
a
be studying
C.
abroad next semester.
Oh wow, he's going back.
I don't. I mean, no, I don't think he's going.
It could be
back
domestic
because he's
domestic
under
exchange,
contract,
you know?
but I don't.
Yeah,
God bless
still-
him. I love him. He's
I
he's
still
the
don't
only
think
guy
he's on
outside
the
of
Red
Crochet
Sox.
that showed up in the Bronx.
Yeah, he's not on the Red Sox next year.
But where does he play? Where does he play unless the outfield and infield simultaneously crumbles like it did in September? The fact that he played 55 games to me is actually shocking. I
Like
would've probably
30
said
of those
like-
were
I would have said
just
like
awful.
35. Yeah.
He ended up towards the end of the year, though. You know, they didn't lose that series because of him.
True.
No, he was good in New York. Hopefully some GM sees that and is.
Should we
intrigued.
just give him a pleasure to have in class?
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah,
actually,
that's a good
great,
one.
Fitz.
We'll give him. He's a pleasure to have in class.
Pleasure to have in class. And then quickly, Devers, just because I think it was
Devers
funny
gets
to-
a C as his bat was good, and
But his attitude was stinky.
his attitude was stinky.
one of like the warning cards that you have in like second grade, like for your behavior. You have to turn over your card.
He was getting demerits all
C
in
for
April and May.
childish, K-Bird. I love that. C for childish. He was a petulant child.
I will put that in there. C in parentheses.
P for
childish.
petulant.
Let's take a quick break. When we return, third and final segment, which I'm sure will be longer than the first two combined. We'll get into the pitching staff, as well as World Series predictions, some Boo and the Woo talk. It's going to be great. Stick around. Potter Lansdowne will return. C for child, I like that.
T for I played third.
I play third.
Yeah. Yeah. He
Classroom
don't play
distraction.
third though. He don't.
If this was work, he'd be on a PIP.
Man.
Rafi, you better start looking for another job, brother. that was the John Henry meeting in Kansas City. They gave him the pip. He signed it. But that was it. That was the writing was on the wall.
All right, we back? Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, 5 seconds.
You starting with the pen or with the rotation?
Rotation. Pod on Lansdowne is back. Third and final segment here during this off-season final grades episode. If you want to hang out with us all throughout the off-season, you could follow the show at Pod on Lansdowne on Twitter, Instagram. TikTok is pod.on.lansdowne, I believe, as well on the bird up. I'm not sure. Quick side note, Jack goes, Fitz, were you in attendance for the UMass collapse? Absolutely not. I would not give that football program my time or my money. I was in Amherst, though. It was a great weekend, but I wasn't going to go to that game, and I'm glad I did it. Did you see how UMass lost, guys, by the way?
I did. Yes,
I did not.
Minute left, Liam, against the University of Buffalo. They had it at like UMass's 40 or whatever. Pass over the middle, intercepted. Buffalo had all 3 timeouts, but UMass was unable to get a first down afterwards. They had to punt the ball away, and then UMass gave up a touchdown to lose the game. They were only up 1. So, like laughably bad. And that's exactly why I don't go to the game. Why would I take my time to drive a couple hours out to the beautiful Pioneer Valley on a wonderful, crisp fall afternoon and subject myself to that at William McGurk Stadium?
You had to see the S-Man.
Yes. I mean, I did see him for a hot second. I didn't go up to him.
You did drive out there. You did drive out there, to be fair.
But not to watch a football game.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know? I did.
Is not at the UMass game.
No. Come on, UMass. In any event, we love Western Massachusetts. Shout out to Pioneer Valley. Pitching staff. Grades. This one should be pretty easy to start. Start right at the tippy top. The pig himself, Boss Hog. Garrett Crochet.
A+.
The only thing stopping me from giving it an A++ is his bozo solo homer habit that I think he's got to kick.
To the worst player on every team.
Yeah, but then he locks in for
I just say, it was so funny that I tweeted that out like maybe the second to last week of the season, and it got like a little bit of traction. Like people were retweeting it because it happened once, twice, whatever. And then the fact that he gave it up a home run to fucking Volpe in the wild card series
Volpe shit
was such a good punchline to that.
Yeah. They sent Crochet to a fancy private school. He was too smart. Also, extra credit for his dugout antics. Yeah, that Jay is right in the YouTube chat. That's another pleasure to have in class situation. Although, when I'm writing on the right board and it's the inappropriate stuff, he just don't get caught doing that, Garrett. Okay, that's all I'll say. But no, A+.
He's doing the 24-25 SpongeBob thing. Him and Dick Fitz.
I thought of something funnier than Cy Young.
Yeah.
Let me hear it. Cy Young and MVP. Ryan Baio.
Oh, man. That's a tough one.
Got him at a B.
Yeah, B.
I don't know if that's harsh
B
or not.
feels right.
There were good stretches, man. I think for this team,
he
to take
ran
a step
out of gas
forward
pretty violently in September. Like, he was bad in September. And in October, he was even worse.
I was willing to give him a little bit of grace there with the B+, because all in all, I think it was a very productive year for him, where, he entrenches himself as one of the mainstays. I mean, obviously, with the extension that he had signed, the contract that he has, he was going to more likely than not be that kind of presence anyways. But seriously, within your top 3, I think he took a positive step towards, becoming that sort of guy. But yeah, a bit of a sour taste in your mouth at the end of it, but I still think B is totally fine. I'll say this now. I think I said it before in the program, and I'll say it again right now. I'm sure I'll be saying it all throughout the winter. One of the most paramount things for Craig Breslow and the front office powers that be, one of the most important things for them to do this offseason, in my opinion, is to ensure that without a shadow of a doubt, Brian Baio is your number 3 starter. And that's no knock against Baio. It's a
little bit of a knock against Baio, but it's correct. He's not a
not a full-on. I'm not just trying to take the piss out of them, but the way I explain it is that Derek Lowe and Rick Porcello, very solid pitchers in their own right, they were decidedly the number 3 starter on their teams.
Fitz, that is a Cy Young winner.
That's a Cy Young and a no-hitter.
So let's pump the brakes on that.
He had 2 Cy Young winners ahead of him. Don't ask me when those 2 guys won their Cy Youngs, especially the guy who was at the top, number 41.
Ricky P actually was the number 2 the year he won his Cy Young. I'll have you know.
True.
Well, when
That
they
was
won a
before-
championship,
That
I'm
was before
saying,
we had Christopher.
yeah, that's what I mean. That's the point I'm getting at here.
Yeah, no, I think Cotillo tweeted out something almost exactly at that point. Is like, as far as pitching goes, Bayo should start your 3rd game next year.
Correct.
Probably,
Because there's
yeah.
so many guys who could fill out that number 4 or 5 spot in the rotation. Again, I'm sure I'm going to repeat this.
They've got
at
a
some point.
fucking battle royale back there for 4 and 5. There's like 10
They got-
guys for that.
Well, again, I've said this to. I'm going to sound like Bill Simmons. I said this to my dad, but I'll say it now. The guys who are going to be fighting for the number 4 and the number 5 spot in the rotation, even if it's a bit of a puncher's chance for him. Let's go through it. I mean, it's Harrison, it's Dobbins, it's
Well,
Fitz.
I will say, likely 1 or 2 of these guys gets traded in the deal for the number 2. But yes,
Sure, fine, but as it stands
yeah.
right now,
Yeah. I just wanted to,
Dick
Yeah,
Fitz,
so-
Harrison, Dobbins, Early, Tolley, Sandoval if he works out there.
Yep.
Did I say Dick Fitz?
Cutter.
Cutter, if
my God,
something's
yeah, Cutter.
also there.
It's,
Houck's gonna be-
it's technically basically next year's kind of kaput, right?
Tanner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he's back mid season at best.
No.
but-
He got full Tommy John, Liam.
Okay. So yeah, he's gone.
They got him.
We'll see. We'll see
He
him at
gone.
27.
He gone.
I
didn't
don't
even know he was sick.
understand why Cooper Criswell only got 1 start this year. I saw it in person. He was.
I don't
he was
either.
Fantastic against the
I don't
Astros.
either.
That's,
I'm
so
still-
that's another
that's
guy
another
who
one.
could
That's another one
has
where
a
I'm like-
puncher's chance of being a part of that. And of course, you need to keep some of that for
Jordan
depth
Hicks.
as well. Fucking wait on him.
Galaxy
When I told-
brain.
at the
Let's
start
make him
of
the starter again.
What's the worst that can happen?
Maybe it'll work for us.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Tobias and the rest of development.
Josh
But,
Winkowski. I forgot we banished him. Whatever happened to him?
Did he just hit once he went to Worcester?
I don't know.
Well, the point
did he
again,
get hurt?
quickly to wrap up the point there. You have a lot of guys. You want to keep some for the depth as well down the line. But Bayo, I think if he's your 3 starter, you raise the actual ceiling of the tippy top of the rotation.
Oh my God, Paralis.
That's Yeah, Paralis. There you
Yeah.
go. Exactly right. That just only adds to the point.
Yeah.
But all in all, I think a B for Bayo is fair. Lucas Giolito.
B plus.
I think I'm still going to go B.
I'd say
The start and the end were disappointing.
I was almost going to say B minus for that as well, which is still solid. B minus is
there
solid.
There were some stinky performances in there, but
I mean,
the run
July
he
and
had,
August,
like,
guys. He
I'm-
was like
I'm-
literally
he was
like the best pitcher in
he and
baseball.
Shea were like
Yeah.
Yeah.
two-headed monster. I appreciate the innings.
He was off his rocker.
But-
Jamie puts up a good point here. Jake, you said a B plus for Giolito, and I think you gave Bayo a B.
I don't think that's absurd at all. Is it? Well, you know what? Even if so they had similar years. They had similar years. However, that Bayo game 2 start was that left a nasty taste in my mouth.
We should have submitted these before the playoffs.
Yeah, no kidding,
Yeah,
right?
like the award.
Giolito A plus. I think B is fair. For
Yeah.
the highs that he gave, I'm okay with that. I think B is fine. With that in mind, I still don't think that we should give him the qualifying offer.
No.
Not for nothing. I went on Fangraphs and Giolito finished with 2 F4 and Bayo finished with 1.9. So if that,
2.4 to 2.1 in favor of Bayo on B War. So
all right.
once again, what's the best version of War?
Yeah. Well,
The
point
one
is
that
they're
best
very
suits your
close.
argument. That
Point is they're very close, and Giolito was hurt, unfortunately, but he did not throw up a stinker in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series.
K-Bird is right. Giolito Savant is ice cold again.
All year too. It was like
Yeah.
every time you look, I'm like, oh, it doesn't look good under the hood.
Again, and union mandated comment from me saying that some people can outpitch their peripherals, but
You guys giving him that qualifying offer?
No.
I just said it,
good.
but I will repeat. No, I'm not.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I wasn't listening.
Sorry.
I'm also not. That elbow, we don't know. We don't know now.
And
got
the
him.
pick would be nice. And listen, compensation picks have been very good to us over the last couple of years. But
Yeah, that's an understatement.
when you're going to be allocating that much money, when you can otherwise just tack on, I say, oh, if you only just give another $10 million, $15 million like that. No, that's easier said than done. It's a lot of money, but if you really want to go out inside, I mean, what's the qualifying offer going to be, like 23?
No, I don't think it's that high. I think it's like 20.
20 something.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
20. I don't know.
Whatever it is, in the low 20s, how close does that get you to Michael King? How
Well,
close does that
Last
get you to
year,
Dylan
last
Cease?
year it was a hair over 21. So
Okay,
imagine
so
it's
probably like
maybe like
22,
22.
23.
How close does that money that you would be allocating for the qualifying offer, how close does that get you to one of the free agents who is going to be, you would consider to be better? With no disrespect to Giolito. I'm glad that he enjoyed his time here and was able to give us some highs this season. But I think there's just a better way. There's better uses for that money, I believe. So I would say happy trails.
I
For
don't
those
disagree.
reasons,
Good luck
I'm
to
out.
him.
I don't
Exactly.
disagree.
This one's quick. We don't have to get into it. Walker Buehler. F.
Yeah, he fails.
F. Complete flunk. Complete flunk.
Big old
There-
failure.
There's no use even going further
That's
into
it.
that.
No.
That's all that needs to be
that's
said.
it.
Number 5 on
Didn't
this
work.
list. Number 5 on this list is Hunter Dobbins.
Oh man.
I think a C plus.
I'll give him
I
a
was
B
giving it a
minus.
B minus.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with giving the B minus there.
Yeah,
Shout out,
I like
shout
what
out
I
Dr.
saw.
Pepper.
Very encouraging. Very
I like what I
encouraging.
saw, and it's a
Yeah.
shame he wasn't around in the second half of the year.
Yeah, had some big moments. Just going through some of the other guys who had gotten starts here and there. Like I'm not going to throw Sean Newcomb in there. Remember him? Dick Fitz.
I don't know.
He started 10 games.
I have
Passed.
no
He passed.
fucking idea.
He passed. He didn't fail. He passed.
How many innings did he pitch for Fitz?
45.
He pitched 45 innings, ERA plus of 83. ERA was an even 5. FIP was damn near 6. I think
No,
this
maybe
is
he
a.
failed. Maybe he did fail.
Here's my
I
thing
just,
with Dick
I
Fitz.
just like him. So I
He
guess that
does have
helps
some
him.
good like the that boy nice watchers, like watching his actual stuff, would say that boy nice, but he wasn't able to put it together this year. Moise says D plus. I think I am inclined to do that. D plus. It's not as good enough to be a C minus. I think it's a D plus.
Yeah, D plus.
I was disappointing with Fitz this year.
Yeah, that's D plus. I'd like to see him out of the pen next year.
Same.
I think he
I
could
thi-
dial it
I
up
think
a
with his
little bit.
stuff, like
Some
you
Yeah.
actually,
way up.
yeah, I think you'd be fine with that. Should we put Tanner Houck in there?
That's
F.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
an F too.
Unfortunately,
It's such bullshit too. Like, I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Like why the fuck the medical team even lets him go out? Like he wasn't right in spring training. Clearly, he was out there doing the same thing, giving up like 10 earned runs a game. I don't know why that was flagged so late.
It was strange when it was like, yeah, it's fine that he's giving up tons of runs in spring training.
Yeah, and
Like everybody's
was
everybody's
bizarre.
spring training doesn't matter. It matters a little bit. Like if a guy's getting shelled,
especially when that just continues in the regular season.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I think it matters a little bit.
Let's go. Let's
yeah.
do a rapid fire on some of these guys because there's
All
a
right.
lot of names in there that I think are
Yeah,
worth
yeah, yeah.
talking about. They just
Throw
even
'em.
if they don't have a ton of innings in there. So let's go, Zach Kelly.
C minus.
So, yeah.
I'll say C minus.
Okay.
Chris Murphy.
C plus. Sometimes I like what I see. Sometimes I don't. I
Not
don't
D
know.
for Democrat. L for liberal.
L for liberal.
You know what we should do for the bit on the grade? We should just have the abbreviation of that entire Alex Jones bit. So L L L L L H S F D FGU or E. La la la. Yeah.
La la la.
What? It's liberal. Liberal.
Forced
liberal,
government
happy
euthanasia.
Fun, la la la. Human smuggling. Fentanyl deaths. Forced government euthanasia. La la. Yeah, so it's just a bunch of letters. If you know, you know. Mr. Justin Slayton.
C plus.
B minus.
Just disappointing year. Felt like a lost season.
Yeah,
essentially.
pretty much a lost season, but he got it back a little bit.
There were still flashes.
I'll say C plus. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either.
Okay, C plus.
I
I'm changing it to C plus. C plus. I'm changing it to C plus.
Dustin May.
We're leaving the lights
F
for next year.
failure.
Yeah.
F for Dustin May.
F for Dustin May. Absolutely.
He was expelled. They
Well,
expelled him.
Yeah, no, F. Yeah, F.
What did he end up? What was the line? I was gonna say, do I preserve the D minus so we can maybe pass?
No.
F. Yeah,
No, that's an F.
That's enough. I think given the situation,
It's a big
enough.
F.
No, thank you.
Stephen Matz.
B plus.
B.
I'd say B plus.
Okay, I'm not gonna argue on that one. That's fine.
I liked him. It'd be nice to have him back next year.
I have absolutely no.
No strong feelings towards
I guess it's good if you don't have an opinion about a
No
reliever.
news.
We
Good
can go a little
news.
bit further on some of the bigger bullpen arms later, but just a couple of more names that I think are worth throwing out there. Peyton Tolley.
incomplete.
C minus.
Audit.
Yeah, I'm auditing. I can't give him a full grade.
Connolly Early.
Ooh, A.
Yeah, we'll give Connolly an A because that.
I mean, he
That was
showed up in
special.
September.
And then they let him down. They let him down.
We were
in game
running
2.
out of arms. He shows up and is fucking nails for the month of September. He was awesome, and then they fucked him in the wild card series. I love that boy. He's the one I'm buying stock in personally.
Yeah,
Kyle Harrison, I feel like is an
think
audit. We don't have to
Tolley
put Harrison in
long-term.
there.
Yeah, we
I
don't
see
need
Tolley
I don't know.
long term in the bullpen.
I as well.
Couple just for the jokes. Jorge Alcala.
An A for
An A for alcohol.
A for alcoholics. And then I'd be remiss if I didn't ask about Jordan Hicks.
F, for sure an F.
F. But we can't expel him. We can't flunk him because his parents give a lot of money.
They
to the
they
school.
donated one of the buildings.
Yeah, right.
They'll be back next
The
year.
gymnasium
They donate a lot.
that's the Hicks gymnasium. Back there.
Mr. Hicks.
I'm putting F parentheses. Parents donated the gymnasium though. I'm gonna go ahead and give him an F minus. I think it's even worse. I think it's an F minus.
Yeah.
All right, some of the major bullpen guys that we can get into if we so choose. Justin Wilson.
B
B+.
plus. Yeah.
He was a very pleasant surprise at age 37.
Had a couple of nights where you're like, "What the fuck is happening?"
When
here?
that
Like,
was
what
our first
happened?
free agent signing last winter, I was ape shit.
Ready to crash out, but no, it's
Yeah.
Yeah. B plus.
enjoyed him.
B plus.
the big Bernardino brand, Brennan Bernardino.
I forgot about him. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with B.
He pitched every other day at one point. Like he was.
C plus.
How could you
But
forget?
then it was weird. What he did go down to Worcester for a little bit, didn't he? In like August.
It's a strange year. At the end of the day, 51 2/3, 3.14 ERA
Holy shit,
for
we didn't see him
Bernardino.
at all in September.
132 ERA plus.
Wow. B.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
B
is
brand.
fair.
Got to give him the B for the
Yeah,
big Bernardino
You know,
brand.
Yeah,
Triple
B, there you
B's.
go.
Give him 3 B's.
Triple B's, baby.
B's.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, triple B's, baby.
Triple B's.
I'm putting all caps, triple B's, baby. we're going to be making this a graphic. Maybe not every name makes it, but we will make a
The
graphic
good
for
ones
this.
will.
Greg Weissert, G-Reg.
I'm gonna go.
C plus. Like he was really good in the first half, but I mean it completely fell apart. He was. I mean, to show you how much it fell apart, they didn't use him in game 2. They used every other reliever on the roster, except Greg.
That ERA is still below 3, though, just for the record. That's a 2.82 ERA on the year, but it did get nasty at the end.
Yeah,
you are
C+,
right.
C+ for Greg, I think.
I mean, I think if we're
Partially
considering...
not even his fault. Like, Korov leaned on him so much.
67 innings is crazy.
Yeah, in the first half.
146 ERA plus for
God
White
damn.
Weissert. I'm doing
All right,
a
B
little
minus.
devil's advocate.
B minus for G-Reg.
I think
Sorry.
that's good. That's fair.
Punched my microphone.
I'll say I think B minus.
I'll give him the B. I'll give him the B just because he showed up every day. He perfect attendance for Greg Weiser.
The ending was really bad. Maybe this is the grading on the curve. You know what I mean? Like if his struggles came in April, would we have remembered? K-Bird said it well there. It felt like he was never good when it really mattered. I'm sure we look back and be like, oh, you know what? He did this, he did that. I think B minus is a good way to kind of thread this needle here because, I mean, we're damn ready to flunk him.
No, I wouldn't. Well, I was gonna flunk my guy.
I know. I'm being facetious. Garrett Whitlock.
A.
I'm gonna go.
I
think you have
A
a chance for an A plus here. I will say A though. It's just straight up A. Damn good year. Hell yes. Greg. Garrett Whitlock. I almost said Greg Whitlock. I mean, that's not his name.
Greg Whitlock.
Yeah, Garrett Weissert. No, Whitlock A. It's not his fault that he was kept in for a second inning in the Bronx.
No,
there,
A. I mean, the only thing keeping him from an A plus, like, is like that kind of May stretch where he was a little mid. It got a little hairy there.
And it was because they kept doing what they did in game 2. They were like,
Yeah.
no, they were like, hey, Garrett, give us a second inning if you can.
Yeah, they
Immediately
sorted
blows
it
up.
out, and he was awesome, and that makes me very happy. I love to have Garrett A.
This one, I'm going to take executive action on this. Aroldis Chapman was on academic probation.
I don't get
He
it.
could have gone to class. He could have done anything, but he was on academic probation.
I don't. Why? Because of his
For behavior outside
his
of the
legal
classroom.
history. Oh, okay.
Fair.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, he does get an A plus.
Warranted. Yeah, he was an A plus for me. That was crazy. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. No, he
The
does
guy
get an A
only,
plus.
if you talk about the stuff on the field. No, he was fucking incredible. Has to be an A+.
you know what? I'll give
Probably the
I'll give
second
him-
best Red Sox reliever season ever, right?
Yeah, I mean, who are you putting one?
Well,
2015
Koji,
or
but also
06 now?
Koji only did it for 4 months.
True.
He wasn't the closer until June. So
Joel Hanrahan.
Jinx.
My closer.
Andrew Bailey,
Yeah.
Andrew Bailey, Junior
They
Andrew
ran the
Bailey,
ball.
where is he? Great
Taz
job.
closed some games too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he was a fucking revelation. What do you want from me?
ERA
I
plus
don't
351.
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus
I
Christ.
wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't say A plus there. But again, academic probation.
Listen, I'll give him a B plus, and I'll give the full grade of the A to Connor Wong to keep him from failing. So Connor Wong gets a D. Connor
What
Wong
was his
D
ERA
minus,
plus, Liam?
351.
Okay, Koji was 379.
Oh, I mean, Koji literally. I don't know. Koji was so bizarre. It was just. Didn't he have a
Just
run
pumping
where it was-
89 down the middle.
like-
You couldn't do a thing about it. And what
He
did
threw
you
almost
say,
a
Pap?
perfect game
Oh
at
my
one point,
god!
right?
Oh my
Pap in
god!
06 was crazy. Right?
06 Paps ERA plus was 517.
Jesus.
How many innings did he throw in 06?
68.
Damn.
That's fucking crazy.
Unfortunately, the 06 Red Sox are not a team that is remembered whatsoever.
No.
Yeah, Fitz, how many wins that team have off the top of your head? Tell me.
They had, I
Ooh, I
think,
know.
90.
No, 86.
86.
That team sucked.
They did kind of go out with a whimper.
I think there were a bunch of injuries in the second half.
Was
weren't
that
there?
the year where they had
Jesus
the
Christ, the
5-game
fifth-
series
the
against the
fifth-
Yankees and
The
lost?
fifth highest
Yes.
WAR on that team. The fifth highest WAR on that team was Alex Gonzalez.
That defense, baby.
I know, but I mean that's no good at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worked out the next year, though.
Yeah.
Two more.
Oh, I thought we were done. Oh my gosh.
Brother. Alex Cora.
Oh.
Had him at an A.
I got him at a B plus.
I'll go A minus.
Okay.
Still my manager.
That's fair.
I can't. I hate to
A
keep being the
minus is
middleman
good.
between everyone here. I hate being the centrist.
No, I
Mopania.
get it. I just some of the
I could go either way. I could give him an A or I could give him a B. Like, just
I
anywhere
think
in there
obviously
is-
like
I
the
think-
Could give him a
players
C. Could give him a D. How about an F?
the players the players obviously adore him like to a degree that I don't know if there's many managers in baseball that match that. And I think the bullpen he was I would say mostly fine this year. He even had a couple times where I was like, okay, like let him cook. Like he'd bring in Chapman for the 8th and then use somebody else for the 9th if like the heart of the order was in the 8th. We liked that. Just some of that fucking lefty righty shit and pushing Cedon to second to facilitate fucking Jarren Duran playing left field, like or playing center field. I mean, that shit was so infuriating. It was infuriating in the moment, and then September, late August, Cedon goes back to the outfield and is unfucking believable. And it's like, really, what are we doing? Like when you remove. I know we live in the context of all which came before us, but when you remove the context and like
Crazy that you're able to recite that part of the quote off
And
the
you
top. Everyone knows
just-
the coconut tree part, but
you just look at like, oh, this guy's gonna win a platinum glove in center field. Well, he'll be the one we move to make things work. I think. Like, how fucking insane is that? Like, that is nuts. I can't believe they did it for like more than a month, right? It was like August.
I get why he wanted to have, what he saw as the juice with Duran towards the top of the lineup to inject that every day. I get it. But
I don't.
It did get
I don't.
after
But he
what he
did
did in
he
24
did
and after
inject the lineup.
like that's Cora's guy. Like I get why he wanted to
Yeah.
do
Yeah, I
that
know,
at-
and that's why he's not an A for me. That's Cora's guy.
At first, I get that's why he did it. If you would let me finish the fucking point, Jake.
This is like my least favorite thing about Cora. I can't. I get a little worked. Sorry, Fitz. I got a little worked up. You know the wine? It makes me emotional.
I'm fine with
insult-
knocking it down to a B
You
plus if you
insulted
want.
him a little bit.
Yeah,
little bit.
I think that's
You're wrong.
fine. Let's go B plus.
B plus.
Lock it in.
Craig Breslow.
Oh man.
C.
C.
Oh, Liam. That's
No.
no.
Higher.
Yeah, Liam.
I'll say a
Does
B.
this include the previous offseason?
That's a great question.
Yeah, because that
Um,
does. Yeah, because if it's to be fair, if it's just the regular season, it's probably an F.
See, that was my
No,
thing,
not
like
just the right.
the
No, he
tra-
got
the
all
trade
the
deadline was a-
got those
I mean-
extensions done. No.
All right, well, tell me if it includes the previous.
I'm trying to
winter or not.
think. Let's count it all.
Yeah,
Like,
I like
everything.
what Jay said in the chat. C is fair because he got an A for the offseason, but F for the trade deadline.
Yeah.
The deadline was bad, but also again
That and
locked,
the Devers
locked in
situation.
Roman,
I know. Yeah. So
locked in
you
KC.
got Roman. You got Crochet.
Well, I don't know.
Campbell.
KC, I don't know about that one.
I think he's fine. He's still a homunculus.
passed.
I'd say B.
And that's including the winter.
I think that's including the winter. I'd say B.
Okay, including the winter, I think I would say B. Yeah, B minus. If we're just including the regular season, I do think it's probably like a D minus. If it's like
The regular
April
season
on.
was-
He didn't make a single good acquisition past opening day, right? Is that
Nats
am I
was good.
correct on that? Okay, sorry.
Nats
He
is
made
the
a
one I
single
can-
acquisition.
Yeah, that's one, baby.
Yeah, that is one.
Meanwhile,
but I mean,
had
you look at the. I mean,
Dustin May, you had
it's
Quinn Priester. You had Sean
Dustin May-
Newcomb. There were just a couple.
The Devers trade, however you feel about Devers and the money going out, like the fact that Jordan Hicks came back is bad.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That actually might be enough to maybe knock it down to a B minus for me because he's going to be on the books for a couple of years, and I loathe Jordan Hicks that much.
Jamie makes a great point. He also had one job post Devers trade, and Bregman's a free agent.
I don't think that's his agent is Scott Boras. I don't think you can get mad at him about
I don't think
that
that's
yet.
fair, but
I'll get mad about that if he's not on the Red Sox. As a dear friend of mine once said, wait and see.
I think all in all,
You can't prematurely get
no,
mad that you fucking didn't resign.
And then he
someone.
just comes back. Yeah.
within the last 365 days, call it, I think a B is fair. I think there are some obvious highs and there are some obvious lows. Like locking in Roman Anthony for what he did. Like
Crochet is also
And
making
Crochet's
making
and
minimum
Crochet.
wage.
those two enough. Like
Crochet
listen, if you
is
disagree,
getting wage
if you're in the
theft.
chat, if you're listening, if you disagree with
Sure.
me or any of us what you're saying, that's totally fine. Like we'd like to have these conversations. You can disagree. In my take though, even after being underwhelmed after the return of the Devers trade, which again we don't have to relitigate all that shit. Even post Jordan Hicks, locking in. I mean the guys. Crochet, what did he get on this grade? A+. Roman was probably going to get an A+ if he didn't tweak his back or if he was actually called up at a normal time, but he got an A. Locking in those guys for the foreseeable future at the rate that he did, that is enough to at least guarantee like a B- on my like that is the foundation you're working on.
I can live with a B-.
I also
I'd say B.
I also think the winter. I mean, he he acquired the 3 guys that made the All-Star game for the team inside of a winter,
So there you go.
and Narv.
And Narv.
Like, I actually don't think that's. Listen, every team could have traded for Garrett Crochet. Every single one of them. Well, not the White Sox.
not the White
He was
Sox.
he was already on the White Sox. But the other 29 teams, they all could have done it. And Craig said, "I'll do it." And then now he's stealing money from him. So that's pretty cool.
Might have to get an F there because that's not nice to steal.
No, it's not. But I mean, that is a hell of a contract.
It's a fun hell of a con, sure it is.
Especially when Scooble's gonna get fucking $400 million.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be disgusting.
Yeah.
That contract.
Jamie, you're right. Still hasn't solved the logjam, but I think that's going to come this winter. Again, it's not an A. I think B.
You know
all
what? I'm
things
going to say
considered,
something. I'm
I
going to
think
say
it's fair.
something. I'm going to say something interesting. If solving the logjam last winter meant trading Willie Abreu at that time, I'm glad he didn't solve the logjam. How's that?
I think it
I would
was.
agree.
I think it was smart to, like a good friend has said, wait and see how the 2025 season played out with that logjam, and I feel like it's. I think going into this winter, it's very clear to those with working brains who the odd man out is.
Is just. I guess we'll see. We'll wait and see.
You
Just
want to try
bring
that
up.
again? You want to try that one again?
No, I'm trying to find a way to word it.
Okay. All right. Take your time.
Thanks, Jake. I guess we'll wait and see if the window to get something of value for Jarren Duran, if he's even moved, we'll see if that comes to pass. See what he's moved for.
If he's moved.
Jake, I don't think you realize how much the Red Sox seem to like Jarren Duran. I
He
know
has
if it were
such a
up to
leash,
you,
man.
you would send him to
It's
Guangdong
crazy.
for a pack of peanuts. I understand that. But there is a very real chance that Jarren Duran is on the opening day roster batting leadoff next year. I know
think
you
it's
don't
that
want to
real.
hear that.
I don't think it's that real. I really don't at this point.
If he's moved to set a threat.
Craig Breslow watched that wild card series. What do you think? His eyes were closed?
The shit was ugly.
It was ugly.
I also
I
think
would
not
trade
for
him too.
nothing. I think. Well, here's the other reason I think he's traded. Every single aspect of like team building and like things this front office values, Duran doesn't do well. Like, if you he's the worst defender by far of the 4 guys. He does not. He doesn't really have power, and they've made it like very abundantly clear we need power. Well, actually, I think that's it right there. I think those two, and he's old. He's the oldest by like several years.
Yeah. Again, I don't disagree with you. I'm just saying that there's a very.
Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
Okay. You're going to get more pissed off if he is in the opening day lineup. Don't say
I
I didn't
will.
warn you.
Yes,
That's not
I will.
That's not an
if I
opportunity.
see him
That's not a
walk out of
chance.
that dugout in fucking Cincinnati, Ohio next March, Liam, I'll go down there myself. We'll be there. I'll handle it myself.
The Vin Diesel, I need Jaron Duran off the team by March 30th or whatever it is.
By truck day, not even March 31st. By
yeah,
truck
right.
day.
I want fucking New Year's Day. I want to have a nice, peaceful New Year's Day.
Do you do anything for New Year's Day usually?
Never.
No. Yeah, just.
But I'll tell you
sit
what,
there
if he's
and rock.
off the team, I might light up a cigar.
You're Stogie guy.
No, I'm not. But I'll tell you what, if he gets traded, I'll buy one and I'll smoke it and I'll
Liam,
post a video.
he inhales all the smoke. You're not supposed to do that, Jake.
If he's traded by New Year's Day, I will buy a cigar and I will light it and I will post a video of me. Just me
And
walking
then I will
into
bookmark it on the podcast account. That will be an all-time video.
Yep.
How do?
How do? God,
Final
that's
grade
gonna
for
be
Breslow.
like that's gonna be like the day Trump got COVID. If the day he gets traded, I'm gonna just be having a fucking ball.
Yeah, you're gonna let loose.
Oh my God, I actually like have drafts of things.
Because of course you do.
Yeah, no, I'm so ready.
Tweet notifications will be
He's just
on.
been stewing for the last 3 weeks
Yeah,
after Wildcard Series.
Final grade for Breslow. What am I putting down?
If you want to give him a B,
B.
I can live
B.
with it.
I think B's fine. Do you want to do one for FSG as well, or?
B.
Yeah, give my man John.
I mean, all things
Do
considered.
we
I mean,
want
I
that
know
one to? Do we
the
want that
Devers
one
thing
to
is
be
like,
the A for
ooh.
alignment?
But they
I
also,
think
both the two best players
one.
on the roster were extended in the last 7 months. Like, that's kind of undeniable. I mean,
It's true.
I don't know.
Why don't we give them an FSG?
Oh, hey, come on.
No, FSG gets an FSG though. That's the letters. I think that's a funny
Okay,
bit.
okay.
K-Bert says, grade yourselves.
I don't know. D probably.
P
have a-
for POL.
I give myself
Oh, is
a
it
P.
personal?
I
Is
give
it the
Liam an
podcast,
O.
or am I grading Jake?
You get Jake an
Jake
L.
gets an L.
Well, I didn't mean it like that, Jake, but you know.
No, that's fine. I've had a bad year. Not a good year for Jake. He gets a D.
Long year for me too.
Yeah.
It was a good year for the show though.
Yeah.
was.
Hey, we're pushing 5,000 on
4
Twitter.
years.
Yeah.
4
2026
years.
should have a couple of fun things as well.
We just got to figure out how to make money off this thing.
Please give us money. Please, God, please. The World Series is starting this week.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Well, glad I didn't then.
Yeah, my heart says Jays in 6, but my mind says Dodgers in 5.
Ooh. I'll go Dodgers in 6.
I was gonna say I think it's gonna be Dodgers in 6.
I think Snell and Yamamoto were putting them up 2-0, and then I think the Jays.
I wanted Seattle to win because their pitching just gives them a
that's
better
what
chance.
I
than
that's
Toronto.
why
I don't-
that's how I thought it too.
like,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, the Blue Jays were fucking force at home all year.
I'll tell you what
so-
though, it's not nothing that that Bo can come
Bo.
back. Yeah.
Yeah. No IKF in the.
How about fucking that fraud baby Ken Rosenthal today saying, I don't know if Bo
Bow
Bichette
tie
has
boy?
a spot in the lineup. Fucking IKF played second base last night. You don't know if he has a spot.
Ken saw that aura moment on the double play and said, Bo has no spot
dude,
here.
What the fuck are you talking about?
IKF aura farming.
It's crazy that he was able to see that play when half of his line of vision was being blocked by the fucking bar for the seat that he was sitting in front of.
Nice.
Top of
Fitz,
the
that
seat.
one was a little
Fucking short.
wordy, but I do.
Get his ass.
Yeah, Fitz, I think that was a
I ended
good
up
try.
getting there at some
Yeah.
point.
Should
Should we have the cover? Are the Dodgers ruining baseball, guys? What are the Dodgers ruining baseball?
I hate that shit.
But are they ruining it, Liam? Is sport
No.
being ruined? Yeah, it's fucking. It's obnoxious. The conversation is already pissing me off.
Spend your damn money.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes,
all I
yes.
got. Free market. The Dodgers
We
are,
love
we
capitalism.
love the free market.
Mega fantasy. Have a
Trickle
team
down.
pull themselves up by their bootstraps.
It will trickle
Exactly.
down
That Otani money will trickle down to the Florida Marlins in the form of
to the
What's
pirates.
that smiley friends
Rubbing
Reagan
and
line?
sharing.
Well, I think you need to win back the marketplace with a more competitive business model.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I get a peanut jig on the Dick Cavett show.
Dick Cavett. A peanut jig of your own.
yes, a peanut jig. Are you guys caught up?
Yes.
I am not. I'm
Mole
assuming
Man
that
was a great
reference
episode,
from
You
the
watched
last
Mole Man?
episode.
It was so good.
Yeah, it was good. I think it was the best of season 3.
Maybe the best last moment of the episode, like in the show's history to this point.
Oh, Alan?
Yeah. I thought it was
Yeah.
delicious.
I thought it looked delicious. What was that? Yeah, Liam, get on that. I want you on that tonight, Liam. It's 11 minutes.
Sure. Yeah, I can do
Okay.
that. I can pull that one off.
Jamie said also that the chair company on HBO is supposed to be good. I gotta
I know.
watch it.
I gotta
Sam
watch.
Robinson.
Yeah, I'll watch that this weekend probably.
Maybe tomorrow.
Dan, the new Pokemon game. I'm enjoying it. I think it has its kinks, as does basically every Pokemon game post Black 2, White 2. But I think it's a fun. The live battling is a lot of fun and so different from anything in the franchise. And I think Mega Evolution is like the only good gimmick they've ever done the last decade. So I'm happy that it's back. My team. You guys want to know my team so far, Fitz?
I don't think I have much of a choice, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
So it's an Emboar. I got my starter, my Emboar. I got Greninja. I have Victory Bell, Hawlucha, Scolipede, and oh my god, I'm forgetting someone.
None of the words that you just said are in the Bible, by the way.
Oh my god, I actually straight up can't remember who my 6th Pokemon is, but I have one more. And that's my team. And we're having fun.
That's great. I'm happy for you.
Anything new with you cats?
Anything new? Nothing really. Got a wedding this weekend I'm going to. Very busy. All that kind of stuff. But
Oh, Excadrill. That's my last Pokemon.
Excadrill. Well, Liam and I were at Boo and the Woo.
Yeah, was that
Yeah,
fun?
it was a great
I
time.
was sad I couldn't make it.
It was a good time. We love the folks over at the Woo Sox. Shout out Tay, who was there, taking pictures and whatnot. I thought they did a good job with it. It's a creative way to, get people into the park in the off season and whatnot. Put stuff on for the
Yeah.
community.
Use the place year round. Why not?
Got the place for the kids, which I had to go through to calm myself down after the horrors that lay before me at Polar Park. Backstory was
terrifying.
fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, it was good. They did a good job.
Is it still going on? Yeah, it's got to still be going on.
Yeah,
the 21st,
it's through.
right?
I think it's through the 31st, if I'm not mistaken.
Jay says, was it actually scary? There actually were like a couple of times where Liam
Yeah, there were
specifically-
a couple actors, man. were
However,
real
I
good.
will say, as someone who gets scared easily, if I can do it, you can do it.
Got to be careful on that trail, though. A couple dead ends. They'll get you.
Big time.
They'll get you.
Walked right into it. I was also
What Red
looking
Sox
behind my back
play?
the entire time. Like, I was very paranoid about it.
I
so-
did think like something was going to come up behind us. but-
As did I. That's why I kept looking behind me.
What Red Sox player is a ninja? Is Greninja? Nate, you ask? I don't know. Masa? Japanese? Ninjas are Japanese? What do you guys think?
I don't know, Jake.
He's
I
a big
don't
blue
know.
frog. He's a big blue frog, and he's, and his here. I'll show you an image of Greninja.
You don't have to show me a picture of Greninja. It's okay.
Mm,
Feels like SETI. Has he got like frog hands there, like jumping around, like be able to jump
Yeah,
onto
he's
the
a
walls?
frog.
Catch?
He's a frog. Oh, SETI.
Yeah.
Yeah. Duran is Trubbish.
I don't know what these words.
I don't know. Who
And
that is.
Zendaya is Michi. Oh man.
This is Trubbish.
Shout out Trubbish.
He's a little.
I don't know, man.
garbage.
I never really got into Pokemon. Shout out Pokemon, but
Yeah, it's he could be Garbodor too, whichever one. I've been a diehard Pokemon fan since 2005,
there you go.
through thick and thin.
Chat, what's your favorite Pokemon?
You guys, can you name a single Pokemon?
It's Pikachu.
Okay,
No,
not
Clefairy.
Pikachu. Okay.
You know
I'm
what actually is my favorite
gonna go
Pokemon?
Jigglypuff. I like Jigglypuff.
All right, Liam. All right.
Yeah.
Ditto is one of them, isn't it?
Flygon. Riss, I have a Flygon plushie. in my
Mew, Mewtwo.
room. Yep.
Who's
Swoop is
the
good.
Who's the black and blue one in Smash?
Lucario?
Lucario, thank you.
Yeah,
yes.
Lucario. Yeah, he's a real aura merchant, Lucario.
You know who my actual favorite is? Jake, you'll appreciate this. Wobbuffet.
Yeah, good one.
I like Wobbuffet. I like when he goes Wobbuffet. I like that.
Wabbavet. My favorite is Grovyle, and I love Gliscor, and I love that's probably my 1 and 2, and then I
Isn't that
love,
one? Is it Mr. Mime? Is it
yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
Mime
Mime.
is one.
He
I
also
like
he has
Mr.
he has a child, Mime Jr. as well.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
can get behind
Fairy is one of them.
Clefairy. Yep.
Who's the one in the
Always
egg?
with the nurses.
Kind of looks like Bart
Togepi.
Simpson.
Togepi.
Togepi. Okay.
Fitz, you know quite a few. Fitz.
Oh, it's all coming
Muck.
back to me.
There's Muck.
Muck. There absolutely is Muck.
Who's the big rock dragon guy?
Rock Dragon. That would be Onyx.
Onyx. And then who's the Snorlax as well?
Yep, Snorlax. That's a classic.
I did okay.
You-
I'm doing okay
where,
for myself.
Is this just through osmosis or like where are
I
you
think
producing?
it really is through osmosis. Being on the internet
Okay.
enough. Slowpoke, obviously the Slowpoke meme.
Yes, of course.
Back in
Slowpoke.
like 2010.
You never played a single Pokemon game?
I mean, I've played it. You know what I mean? Like I've gone through it, but like I never really made a ton of progress on them. And I mean, I never had a Game Boy or DS or anything like that. So I never. Anytime I played it, it was like through a friend's kind of thing, or had like an emulator. Or no, I didn't, legally speaking.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. But I never got like balls deep into it. You know.
Okay.
Coward.
Sorry.
Liam, you never played one?
No, I was in there, man.
Oh, all right.
Up until I probably I don't know. I think my knowledge pretty much ends after Ruby and Sapphire.
yeah.
That's
that's-
kind of where I tail
Here's a
off.
question.
Yeah, Fitz, hit me.
What makes them different games, like in the generations? I've always been too afraid to ask that.
So it's a new place, it's a new region,
Yeah.
and then also each generation comes with like 100-ish new Pokemon.
But like it's all kind of like each generation they release 2 of them, and are they kind of just like the same game but just like a little
Oh,
different?
well
or-
so the 2 version thing is basically
is that just Taylor Swift like releasing the same album with different variants?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nintendo's cooking the book.
Yeah. It's so you have to. I mean, I guess the like non-cynical viewpoint of it is like
Nintendo carrying Nintendo's water viewpoint.
yeah, like it forces you to like trade with people to like interact with people, but but most people just buy both. Like if you're serious about it, or well, it's what's great for me is Sophie. I got Sophie into Pokemon, so like she bought Violet and I bought Scarlet, so we could just trade. So that was nice and nice and cute.
K-Bird in the chat says Pokemon go to the polls. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yes.
How did we not say that before? That feels
Pokemon
like
go to the polls.
a huge oversight on
That's
our
a layout for POL.
That's true. That's a truth nuke. You might say.
Larry Lukey go to the polls. What do you say? That was literally a bit we did on this show.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yo, Liam, your girlfriend's in my DMs.
What the hell?
Ooh.
This is the day POL breaks up.
Milf.
Yeah, she's got a
man,
she's got a
man, I
poster.
love Flygon.
Yeah, that's it. That's on her wall.
They're fucking my boy Flygon. They will not give him a Mega Evolution, and it pisses me the fuck off. It's been a decade of this shit, and they still won't give him one.
Jake's gonna be like the guy at Costco where he's like, "You don't raise the hot dog price. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough."
That's a great video.
Botsy, thank you, Botsy. I'm pissed off. It's not right. He deserves it. What if you guys off-season idea? You guys both play a Pokemon game.
I do have one for the Switch that I never.
I know you
used.
both have Switches. I know you do.
I'm not buying the new Pokemon for the Switch.
Buy the old one. Buy the old one.
Aren't the old ones shit on the Switch?
No.
Or like do you mean like the to play like the Game Boy Advance? So like I gotta get like NSO again.
Legends Arceus on the Switch is great. That's a great game.
Is that the one I have? Maybe.
I
Whatever
have
came
no
out in
idea.
like 22 or 23.
Yeah. Well, if it's that, yeah.
We got to do some sort of off-season club with the listeners. I mean, we mentioned the movie club before.
Yeah.
I think this is the year we can put that into action.
Yeah. Yeah, well, post World Series we'll sort everything out.
Yeah.
Right? Cuz next week the World Series likely won't be over.
The World Series, the latest it can go
Yeah, it's
is
what?
next
Friday,
Saturday the
Saturday?
1st,
Yeah, that's right.
which is my
Okay.
wife's birthday. Yeah.
I'm
Going
sure
up to
she'll
Mount
want to watch
Washington
Game
for that
7.
weekend. Turn 30.
Are you going to climb it? Is the car going to climb it?
Fuck no. No. I'm not doing that.
Get the bumper sticker.
Yeah. Haven't decided if I'm going to be hitting a golf course or the spa one of those days.
Oh,
For her birthday?
Well, she wouldn't be golfing, but like she would do her own thing. But my father-in-law and my brother-in-law are golfing.
Oh,
But
okay.
I also love the spa. Love a nice massage.
Oh, I got to get to a spa soon.
It's the real deal, Holyfield. Emoji of the week is soap. Like you're at
Okay.
the spa.
okay.
Yeah. Song of the week.
Oh.
Ooh,
You guys always sound like so
I
surprised.
know. Well, because I never know when we're truly wrapping up.
Well, do we have anything more to talk about? Do we have to wrap up right now?
No, I don't. I don't know.
I got to edit the
Jake,
episode, but
Mm,
Oh maybe this can't be a real answer, but my song of the week maybe is the new NBA on Prime theme song.
ooh, is it good?
Have you guys heard it?
No, I haven't checked it out.
you picked
Fitz,
an
have you heard
NBA telecast theme song, and you didn't pick Round Ball Rock.
No, because listen how fucking good this song is.
It's probably not as good as Round Ball Rock. All right, it's not bad.
Yeah,
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
fucking good.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
not better than Round Ball Rock.
No,
but-
it's not, but it's pretty good. Everybody says it sounds like a Rick Ross beat. Oh.
Yeah, I got
Ball on Prime like a Wembanyama.
So that can't be added to the playlist, so I'll pick a real one, and it's Set It Off by Boozy Badass. By Lil Boozy, not Boozy Badass. Boozy Badass is the album. No, wait. Which is the album? And which is his
Lil
name?
Boozy is the rapper.
Yeah.
Often just goes
Okay.
by Boozy.
Why is it?
Bert
why
says
is
it sounds like Caravan from Whiplash. Maybe that's one of the Pot on Lansdowne movie club
Ooh.
films that we have. Whiplash. I haven't seen Whiplash in a minute.
Not quite my tempo.
I watched it for the first time over the summer.
Were you rushing or were you dragging?
I think Fitz should like talk to you and me that way, Liam. Like when we're not having a good episode. Get the fuck out of my face!
Throw a cymbal through the camera. Just break my camera, break the left.
Like that riff was fucking terrible. That was the worst. That was the worst Trump impression I've ever fucking heard.
Liam?
All right, what are your songs, guys?
Oh,
Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ.
go. Since we're closing in on Halloween and the new album just came out, give me Dracula by Tame Impala.
Did you like that album?
I heard it was dog ass. I haven't listened, but
There,
people
there's
didn't
like
like
two
it,
or
right?
there's like two or three I like. And it's
I
like,
haven't listened yet.
Otherwise,
I have
What?
seen Fantano's review of it. He gave it a light 2, which that's hard.
oh,
But I haven't listened yet, so I
Anthony.
wouldn't know.
true.
Also, Botsy says I have yelled at you like it was the Whiplash there, because do you remember the terror? Yeah. I've had my moments. I like to call it my tea kettle moments, where I Get to boil that way. Yeah. Let's see. Song of the week. Here's a question. Am I hallucinating, or was CeeLo Green canceled for something?
I don't think so.
Not to my
CeeLo Green
knowledge.
fine?
That doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
All right, if CeeLo Green is fine, then I'm going with "Going On" by Gnarls Going On by Gnarls Barkley. Excuse me.
Okay, great. We like that one.
Fair enough.
Nate says yes. Bad shit. Okay.
Oh,
boy.
CeeLo?
shit.
I feel like I heard. Okay.
to-
I'm taking it
it's
back.
it's
They're
time to
right.
issue a
I'm taking it back.
correction.
I thought I may have heard it. I didn't look it up before just now. I just saw it on there. Okay, so
What did he do?
no
What did
CeeLo
he
Green.
do?
Pod on Lansdowne officially. You know, yeah.
Denounces
I gotta
CeeLo
look.
Green.
Oh.
What did he do?
Oh my God.
See.
Really? Oh.
Oh.
There's been a lot of people who have canceled. My apologies for not remembering that CeeLo Green is bad. Controversies.
That's never a good sign when that's on your Wikipedia page.
He changed. Okay, not that the sexual
You're talking about the
battery
John
case,
Lennon one?
Not that the sexual battery thing is funny. That's absolutely not funny. But right before that, in his controversies, on December 31st, 2011, Green sang John Lennon's "Imagine" just prior to the ball drop for New Year's Eve in New York City. In his rendition, Green replaced the line "and no religion too" with the words "and all religions true." Many saw this as a substantial revision of the meaning behind the original lyrics. Shortly after the performance, Green responded via Twitter, "Yo, I meant no disrespect by changing the lyric, guys. I was trying to say a world where you could believe what you wanted, that's all." Green deleted a series of tweets
the last block there is outrageous.
It's like CeeLo Green is disrespecting the sanctity of Forrest Gump, providing John with the inspiration for that album, for that song.
Crazy pull.
And no religion too.
Yeah, that's a good.
No religion.
Oh yeah, oh no, CeeLo.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
the last paragraph there is a little ooh. I didn't know he was out on Twitter.
Oh
Fitz, Fitz, pick a new song. Pick a different.
No. Oh
Yeah.
God. Oh,
Pack it
no.
up. Pack it up.
Yeah.
CeeLo Green pack.
Well, Nate, since I have to tread carefully now, Damon Albarn from Blur and Gorillaz fame, is he okay too? Do we know if he's fine? Actually, in all seriousness, I don't think Damon Albarn. I think Damon Albarn is actually with the shits. I think he's very based.
Consensus in the chat is he's fine.
I think he's fine. You good? Okay. Thank you for holding me accountable. First of all, I'd been on a little bit of a Gorillaz kick, so let's go. I think we already have "On Melancholy Hill" on there, right?
Oh, I love that song.
No, I think it's already on the playlist.
I feel like one of us picked that recently.
It was me. I think it was me that picked that. Yeah, Fitz, that's on there.
Let's do "Dirty Harry."
Yeah.
"Dirty Harry" by Gorillaz. Could have gone a couple different directions there. I almost did "Rhinestone Eyes." That's a great song. Almost did "Clint Eastwood." I always get Clint Eastwood and "Dirty Harry" mixed up by Gorillaz because Clint Eastwood played "Dirty Harry," did he not?
It happens. Yeah.
He did. Fitz, that's absolutely true. He did.
But I'm thinking of the "I need a gun to keep myself alone." That's "Dirty Harry."
Yeah, that's Dirty Harry.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood is the.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad.
I got sunshine. Yeah.
Another great song.
Yes.
I told Alex that Damon Albarn, the guy from Gorillaz, was also the lead singer of Blur. This was about a week ago.
I learned that fairly recently.
Well, I mentioned it to Missy Mopena, and she was like, "What, really?" And I went, "Alex, I love you dearly. I have told you this probably 15 straight times ever since we started. Like, I'm a big fact repeater. I've come to learn that about myself. Maybe I got
nuggets,
early
man.
onset Alzheimer's at this point. I can make that joke, by the way. My grandfather
gosh.
had that, but not early onset. He just had the regular
It's
old
treading
Alzheimer's.
on.
Oh my god.
He's
But-
on thin ice at the end of the episode here.
But no, I'm a big fact repeater. So I was like, there's no way I haven't mentioned that to you.
You have
before.
special interests. That's all.
Yeah. I'm full of fun facts. I'm great at trivia nights. Bring me along to a trivia night. Give me a couple drinks. I will lead your team to victory.
Know a little something about everything. Nothing wrong with that.
Loved ones' birthdays, don't remember, but I'll be damned if
I'm with you there.
I'd be damned if I can't tell you the state capital of Wyoming. Cheyenne.
Thank you.
I think it's Cheyenne.
Thanks.
I think you're right. I believe you're right.
Cheyenne. I'm so fucking good. Gah! Oh, I'm so tough. He's so tough.
All right, can we end the episode?
We're 30
Are we
seconds
done?
away from being streaming for 2 hours.
Is this the official end of POL season 4, or end of season bonanza?
No.
No, I think that was the last episode.
Yeah, fair.
I don't
We'll
know.
be back though.
I don't know when we end our seasons.
We keep going.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's
Are we
kind of
transitioning
We're
to
still
every other
here.
week here?
We're still
Let me tell you what. We're going to decide that right here,
We'll
right now,
figure that
because
out. We'll figure that
at some point we will do probably, or do we say fucking and do every week in the off season? We're going to run out of things to talk about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we can't say that.
When is Thanksgiving?
November 27th.
All right, let's say we have that week off. 18th we record. 4th we record. That means we would have next
I
week
could see
off.
us going back-to-back weeks around the winter meetings and such.
Yeah.
If stuff actually
in emergency
happens.
episodes.
Yeah.
Do you want to say November 4th, next one, 2 weeks from now?
Sure. Lock it in.
Lock it in, November 4th. November the 4th. And then after that, November 4th would be the 18th. So that would skip Thanksgiving week. Christmas this year is on a Thursday, I think. We would record on Festivus by that schedule, but
Oh.
I would also imagine
That'd be fun.
that.
Air our grievances from the 25 season.
Yeah. I mean, are people going to listen to an episode on December 24th?
I think we can play it
That's
by
the
ear.
thing.
I don't think we have to set a thing right now.
Fair enough. Seth
Like,
goes for other
I
things
hope
to talk
everyone in the
about.
chat is writing this down right now.
Yeah, like if something happens, nothing ever happens, but if something happens, we'll talk about it.
Or we do regular episode, and then the next week is movie club thing. So we actually do have something to talk about.
Yeah, movie club
We'll
could be
iron that out.
interesting. We'll iron that out. We'll get estimates.
Follow us on Twitter. Yeah, we'll get estimates. Get estimates. Good
Oh,
reference.
bless you.
So
Yeah, we'll get estimates.
We'll
we'll get estimates.
20 minutes to downtown, 20 minutes to the beach.
Yeah. Lord Vader.
Nothing to do downtown. God, those episodes are so good. It's so good. Man.
All right, wrap it up. My allergies are hitting me or something. I don't know.
Just like we
I'm
should
dying.
be okay as long as they don't have those giant robot camels. Jim. Robot camels. All right. That's going to do it for this edition of Pod on Lansdowne. We appreciate you taking time out of your day to listen to us ramble on, especially these last 30 minutes. We've just been kind of delirious, but got over 2 hours of recording, so that's good. Again, I appreciate your time. As always, we will talk to you soon at some point, whether it's in a week or 2 weeks. We'll figure it out. We'll let it be known on Twitter. And also, we'll just be shooting the shit on Twitter, as always, with our gang.
Oh, man.
Until then, enjoy the World Series. Are we officially rooting for the Blue Jays, even if they're in the division?
Yeah.
I don't want to root for the
No,
Tigers.
we're not going to make a formal endorsement this season.
Okay. We're like Switzerland. We're like
Yep.
we're like Chuck Schumer in New York mayoral race.
We're not
Folks?
endorsing it. We're not
I was
endorsing
wondering
we
it.
if you were
like
gonna
that
make a Mandami
Zinger!
reference, right?
Yeah. Vote Zoran. Early voting starts the end of this week.
It's like
Rooting
it's like
for
when
the rule
celebrities
of
film the
law.
commercials every presidential election just to say, "Hey, register to vote." Like, not telling you.
Zoran, Pot on Lansdowne does endorse Zoran Mamdani. So go if you're.
I can
listener
expect you to
here.
tweet that about
While you're
17
all
times from the
chanting,
podcast
Go
account.
Dodgers and go
coming
Blue
to-
Jays.
Yeah.
Hey, MLB, the champ this year is blue no matter who. The blue wave is here.
Okay.
Go Sox and obey your mother.
Obey your mother.
Obey your mother.